Akbar, the mighty Mughal emperor, often sought amusement in testing the wit of his court. His favorite target and most reliable source of cleverness was his trusted advisor, Birbal. One sweltering afternoon, Akbar, lounging on his silken cushions, decided to challenge Birbal with a seemingly impossible task. "Birbal," he declared, a mischievous glint in his eyes, "I want you to bring me 1,000 crows." Birbal, unfazed, simply smiled. "As you wish, Your Majesty." The next day, Birbal returned, leading a flock of crows, precisely 1,000 in number, into the royal courtyard. The crows cawed and fluttered, creating a chaotic scene. Akbar, amused but suspicious, counted the crows. "Birbal," he said, "there are only 999 crows here." Birbal, with a serene expression, pointed to a distant crow perched on the palace wall. "Your Majesty is mistaken. There is one more, making 1,000. Akbar squinted, then chuckled. "Clever, Birbal. But what if that crow flies away?" "Then, Your Majesty," Birbal replied, his eyes twinkling, "we will have 999 crows." Akbar, delighted by Birbal's quick thinking, clapped his hands. "Excellent. You have once again proven your wisdom." Another time, Akbar, wanting to know the population of crows in his kingdom, asked Birbal, "Birbal, tell me, how many crows are there in Agra?" Birbal, after a moment's thought, replied, "Your Majesty, there are 95,463 crows in Agra." Akbar, skeptical, asked, "And how can you be so certain?" Birbal smiled. "Your Majesty, send out your men to count. If there are more, then some crows must have come from neighboring kingdoms. If there are fewer, then some crows must have gone to neighboring kingdoms." Akbar, impressed by Birbal's logical reasoning, laughed heartily. "Birbal, you never cease to amaze me. Your wit is as sharp as your mind." Birbal's intelligence wasn't merely about clever answers. It was about using logic and observation to solve problems, often with a touch of humor. He demonstrated that true wisdom lies not just in knowledge, but in the ability to apply it with ingenuity and wit.